This is another mixture word problem. And you are working in a soup factory. And you've been making soup the same way for quite some time. And your boss was happy with this until he started getting a bunch of letters that said, hey man, this soup just isn't tasty enough. Okay? So, in this factory you have a 20-gallon drum right here. And what you do is, day by day, you put 30% flavoring mix. Well, you put flavoring mix in here so that you end up with a 30% flavoring mix and water. Okay, so you're going to have 70% water and 30% flavoring mix. Alright, the boss says, well, our soup is not tasty enough. Our customers are saying so. So, he says, what I want you to do is I want you to put more flavoring in this 20-gallon drum in order to get the stuff to taste right so that the customers will start buying it. Well, you say, okay, in order to achieve this, we're going to have to drain some of the contents of this 20-gallon drum, which you do. And then you're going to have to replace what you drained out of the drum with a 100% flavoring mix. Okay. Well, we start off with what you had in the beginning. There's 30% flavoring mix and 70% water in this 20-gallon tank. The tank is completely full. So if you take 20 gallons times 30%, you'll get 6. Now we're going to have to drain some of the contents of this tank, but we don't know how much we're going to have to drain off in order to achieve this result over here. Because what we're going to do is, in the end, we're going to have a 65% flavoring mix, which means that there's going to be 35% water and 65% flavoring mix in this 20-gallon drum when we're all finished. Alright, so we have to drain some of the contents of this drum right here and replace it with this 100% mix. Well, we don't know how much we're going to have to drain, so we have a 0.30 times x, which gives us 0.30x. Then we're going to add a 100% flavoring mix to this 20-gallon drum. And when we do, of course, we got the 6, which is 20 gallons times 0.30. We have 0.30x, which is here. We have a 100% x, which is x right here. And if you take this 20 times 20 here times 0.65, you will get 13. All right. So 6 minus 0.30x plus x equals 13. Well, 6 plus 0.70x equals 13, because x minus 0.30x gives us 0.70x. Alright, 13 minus 6 gives us 7. So you're going to have 0.70x equaling 7. Well, if you divide 7 by 0.70, you're going to get a total of 10. So we're going to drain 10 gallons out of this 20-gallon tank. And then we're going to add 10 gallons of 100% flavoring mix in order to achieve a 20-gallon drum with a 65% flavoring mix and a 35% water mix. And that's how you solve that problem. I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.